Hello, my name is Steve Pearl. This video is a continuation of my IRONCLADS and FLYERS Warship Design Project, which was inspired by President Donald Trump's Golden Fleet concept. I'm going to start this video with talking about my calculations for maximum hull size and maximum mass, hull mass. I misunderstood some of the things I was doing, and there was a little bit of confusion of actually what I was trying to accomplish. So okay. Okay. So, first of all, maximum mass is 90. Maximum hull, the maximum pre-existing hull size is 8. The maximum mass size ratio is 8 plus 7. And this maximum hull size ratio generally applies to the hull sizes six to 8 within the ships of the world listings within this game system. So, and so there are two methods of calculating out. Okay, there are several things you can do on determining the maximum hull size of warships that you can design. Method 1, okay, maximum hull size okay, maximum hull size theory 1. Based on game systems based on pre-existing hulls. Which would be hull size 8. Theory number 2. Maximum hull mass 90. You divide by 5, which is 11. Wait, nope. One that's 18. The 5 is based on factor 5. Okay, that's 5 is a mathematical factor. So the factor of 5 is based on the data sheets. Or based on Naval Warship data sheets. Hull damage. Now with the ether flyer, which I originally mistaken for the thing, you have orbital altitude, US, very low, low, medium, high, very high, LT, okay, I got, okay, whatever. Oops. Okay, so you got orbital, upper stratosphere, lower stratosphere, upper troposphere, lower troposphere. Okay, very high. Okay. So that's what that is. Okay. That's okay. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10 altitudes. 0.6. Okay. The 0.6, 0.891, 1. Oh, power ratios. the lift ratios that you need to have to get into these altitudes. I believe that's what that is. Okay. And yeah, with these flyers, you have a lift factor that allows you to go into outer space. And so the lift factor is based on your mass, I think. And then, I don't know. We're not going to get into that. Okay, a little sidetracked there. But, again, with these hull damages, that's the maximum altitude. Once this roll goes down, you can no longer fly in orbit. You have to be in atmosphere. Once this goes, so then if it's this down, you crash onto the ground. So, okay, so that's, so mass, the 5 factor is on these ships. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be the calculation. Now, oh, there it is. I'm going to have to put that over here so Tezi does it. This is Tezi, that's Sandy, and that's Turtle. Princess, Boss Girl, the Huntress. Yeah. When they first got, when we acquired them, Tezi was the first to get attached to me because Sandy and Turtle picked on her. Sandy does, they do catch stuff, usually salamanders, but occasionally catch baby rabbits and baby mice, tiny snakes. Sandy will play with it and then about 5 minutes, it's dead. Tezi doesn't really kill anything. She just likes to play with it, practice her skills. Turtle will play with it for a couple hours and then kill it. And then she'll try to eat it. Turtle is a meat eater. So, I feed her fish and chicken. Well, the other cats eat canned stuff. They want to eat, dry stuff. She'll eat canned cat food. Turtle will eat canned cat food. And they all want a piece of the meat action. They get tired of the dry stuff. So, Turtle got a couple last year. She got really sick. She's throwing up all the time and lost all her weight. She gained it back. And prior to that, Turtle was challenged Sandy for status. And she lost out because Sandy, after 5 minutes, she goes for the kill. And it's like, okay. But when Sandy got sick, she backed off and Turtle kind of got the king of the status. But Sandy has always been chill. Tezi is the most active. She goes out day and night. She wants me outside. She wants me to escort her outside all the time. I don't have that kind of energy anymore. Yeah. So, Turtle hunts at night. Sandy is the laziest. She's always been lazy. She plucks down and she watches everything. But she's also most tolerant of the people. You can pick her up, play with her. We got a dog that harasses the cats a lot. He's hyperactive, super friendly, hyperactive. Sandy made friends with him, pretty much, so he licks her and stuff. She likes it to a certain extent, and then, okay, she backs off. Turtle does not, but like him playing, but there's nothing to hunt, so she's using, Turtle has learned to use the dog for fighting, play fighting a little bit. Tezi is like, nope, I want none of that. Tezi takes to me, but I cannot pick her up, carry her. She does not like to be carried. She does not like being picked up at all. Sandy does not mind being picked up and carried that much. She likes being petted by anybody and everybody. She gets along with anything. Turtle is more trusting, not as trusting as Sandy, but less trusting than, more trusting, actually is more trusting than Tezi, less trusting than Sandy. And actually, when it comes to carrying the cats around, I am not reliable. I am not balanced. I do stumble and stuff. And so sometimes I have to when I'm carrying the cats, I have to throw the cats away from me so they can be in a safe place while I am falling down to the ground. So they do not like being carried by me. And she does not like being carried, period. Okay. But I taught her to climb on my neck, on my shoulders. She does do that to get away from the dogs. So if I do pick her up, she'll climb up on my shoulder right away. But she doesn't like being on my shoulder at all. She was the first to climb up the curtains and stuff of the 3 cats when we got them. They were like 6 weeks old or something. They've been weaned when we got them. And she was a climber, and she was always going in and outdoors and stuff. Turtle is more nocturnal in terms of hunting and stuff. Sandy, she plucks down and she stays there all day. If there's something that goes by her, then she'll play. If I go outside, Tezi follows me, then Turtle will come, and then Sandy, if Sandy notices, then she'll come follow everybody else. There's the Sisterhood, and I pretty much want to keep them together. I did not want to separate them. So, okay, so that's the hull size 90 divided by 5. So, if we go with max ratio, if your ship is hull size 90, mass 90, and you want to do the 8.7 ratio, you go 8 divided by 90. That's 1. And that's 1.00. That's 2. 16. 5. So that is hull size 11. 11 times 8 is 88, plus 7 is 95. If you go with or 12. You go with hull size 12. 12 times 8 is 96, and that's too big, so you can't do hull size 12 at 8.7. But if you go with hull size 12 times 7, that's 14. 7 plus, that's 84. Plus 6 is 90. So you have their hull ratio is 7 plus 6. That is within range of the maximum hull calculations. So you can do that for the hull size. That would work. So you can do a hull size 12 ship with a 90 mass. So hull size 18. Well, first of all, hull size 11. Is equals to 550 feet. Hull size 12. Wait, yeah, yeah. At mass 90. And mass 90 is 22,000, is equal to 22,500 tons. Hull size 12 is 600 feet. For mass 90. And then hull size 18. Yeah, that's the 5 factor. Is 900 feet. For mass 90. There you go. Those are your calculate. That's okay. So I just want to get that clarified.